legends, it's Aqua and we are finally doing my Breyerfest haul for 2024. I apologise it's so late, but a lot of you wanted me to include my online purchases, so they're all here finally, which is amazing. So that means we can dive right in. Also, just before we get started, I really wanted to say a huge thank you to Bombay Breyers and Spaced Out Studios. Both of them were pretty much there the whole time with me. They drove me around, I stayed with them, and I don't think Breyerfest would have ever happened without them this year. So I am so thankful to both of them. You guys are both so amazing, and I am just I don't want to cry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cry off camera. I'm so thankful to both of you. Like, you guys are just incredible, and I thank you so much. Okay, I'm not crying, it's fine. So let's start with all the tiny little goodies that I ended up getting while at the park and at the Clarion. So the most amazing highlight of this whole trip was actually getting to see Infinity Breyers. Now, she is one of my biggest idols, and she's a really good friend, so it was so incredible to actually hang out with her. So I ended up getting a couple of buttons from her. So we've got her Queen Bean, Athena. She's so pretty, by the way. We've got Apollo, the King Bean. We've got a Excuse Me button, which is so cute, by the way. And then we've got a decaf button, which I absolutely love. So I'm really happy that I got a couple of buttons and then I actually got to hang out with Infinity Breyers. It was such an amazing time. I did also get, actually wait, wow, what am I doing? Before we go on any further, I actually went to Keeneland with Bombay Breyers and Spaced Out Studios before Breyerfest, and I ended up getting a hat, which I love this hat, by the way. I wore it one day at Breyerfest and I just love it. It's such a cute colour, by the way. So I'm really happy that I ended up getting that one. Anyways, back to Breyerfest. So here are my wristbands, my all-access wristbands that I wore when I was at the park. I did end up entering the raffle, but I didn't win anything, which is fine. I only entered for the Georg because the Welsh just didn't really, I don't know, there was something about that particular model I just didn't really like that much. It might have been the colour, it just didn't look right. So anyways, I'm just really happy that I got to experience the whole thrill of being on the sand in the covered arena and just, you know, waiting and hoping that my name got called, but it didn't, but that's fine. Honestly, the experience was enough. We also went to the Collector Club tent, which was so cool, by the way. And we got these little ribbons, so that was really fun. I got a magnet, which is really cute. I'm going to put that on my fridge. In the Clarion, I think this is actually the social media meet. I actually got these cool little art pieces from Studios, which is really cute. We've got Better Than Revenge, Sorry Not Sorry, Miss Independent, and then of course Spider and Survivor. Then we also have a Llewellyn sticker. I know that's not how you pronounce it. I just can't remember how to pronounce it properly off the top of my head. Then I got this really cute wristband that was from Tilly. Tilly is so pretty, by the way. I am obsessed with that horse. She's just so gorgeous. I also got some friendship bracelets. I felt really bad though because I couldn't actually trade any wristbands myself because I didn't have any. So I am so thankful to everyone that just gave me a free wristband. You guys are so amazing. We had the social media meetup and holy moly, you guys, I was so overwhelmed and so happy at the same time. I think I was running on adrenaline most of that night, to be honest. Because we ended up going to the social media meetup. I think it went for about an hour and a half. From memory. I met so many amazing people. I can't list all of them off the top of my head, I do apologize, but I want to thank every single person that came up to me and said hi. I signed more models than I can count. I think it's the most I've ever written my username ever in my entire life, which was amazing. And then after the social media meetup, I hung out with a few of my favorite collectors ever, and some really good friends as well. Infinity Breyers, Mr. Bobby's Woolies, Bombay Breyers. Who else was there? There was Snoopy as my horse, Tiger Eyes, Amy Wolf, oh my god, I feel like there's more. Just so many amazing people, honestly. I can't even name them all off the top of my head. And we just ran around the Clarion for probably a good hour and a half, I think. And we just had such a blast. Like, it was so amazing. So yeah, then of course I had to get the 35-year commemorative program. Who couldn't get this? Like, honestly, it's got every single page is one of the Breyerfests from the last 35 years, which is just insane. Funny enough, I did get this at the store at Breyerfest in person, but the one that I got actually got damaged. Water actually leaked in my bag and it destroyed the booklets, which was so devastating. But Breyer did their second chance sale and they had quite a few of these still available, so I actually got one in their second chance sale, which I was so thankful for. And then of course we have the Breyerfest program from this year. So that is all the goodies that I got, and now we can move on to the models. We're going to start with Athena. She is the celebration horse for this year, and I have to say she's absolutely stunning. I loved meeting her in person. She's such a sweetheart. So I ended up getting 3 of them. This one is from my online ticket, and these 2 were from my 2 all access tickets. So this lovely girl is my signing model. I'm actually surprised. I wasn't the only one that used Athena as the signing model for the social media meetup. I used her because she's on my favorite mold and I had a duplicate, so I figured I might as well. So I want to thank every single person that signed my beautiful girl. I did end up putting little patterns and stuff on her afterwards, which I think is so cute. I'll just flip her over so you can see the other side. But I am so, so thankful to every single person that signed this beautiful girl. So thank you so much. So those are my celebration models. Now, we have my special runs and my store specials. So I did end up getting 4 special runs. So I got Fighter and Survivor, I got a surprise model, and who else did I get? I got a Miss Independent and I got an Adonis. The only reason you can only see one of them right now is because I ended up selling the others. I got Miss Independent, who I did like, but she wasn't really sitting well with me. So I'm trying to sell her at the moment. Adonis I ended up selling to Celtic Legend. She was so thankful to me for selling her that beautiful boy, so I'm really happy that he went to a good home. And then my surprise model, I ended up pulling the Bay Overo. She was cute, I won't lie. I'm just not a huge fan of the mold, so I ended up selling her to Spaced Out Studios. So I only came home with the mare and foal, which I'm okay with because they were my favorites of the year. So here is the beautiful mare. This is, I think it's Fighter, I believe. And she's so pretty. Like, I just absolutely love her. I love her coloring. Everything about her is just so pretty. I did get a duplicate of her for my online ticket, and I'm going to paint the other pair, so we'll see how that goes. And then here is the foal. So adorable. I love the coloring and the markings are so pretty. Then we have one of the store specials. Now, I was going to get this guy at Breyerfest in person, but I was very limited with suitcase space, so I ended up getting him for my online ticket. So this is Gascon. He's on the new Pasifino, and I actually really like this guy. He's really cute. The real horse was absolutely adorable. I loved watching him around the covered arena. So I'm really happy that I ended up getting him. Then, I ended up getting the volunteer model. Now, I didn't volunteer, just to make that clear. My friend, Bombay Breyers, was volunteering at Breyerfest, and she actually offered me this beautiful girl a couple months beforehand. So I ended up getting her. We were trying to get the darker variation, but honestly, as soon as I saw this girl in hand, I was like, wow, okay. I really like her, so I am going to be keeping her. She's absolutely gorgeous. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, so I do apologize for that. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. The online exclusive. Blue Zeus. I am obsessed with this model. He is so freaking gorgeous. I got a chalky variation, which I absolutely adore. I love his offside. His marking on his neck is so pretty. Like, it's so cute. So he is definitely one of my favorite purchases from Breyerfest this year. So I'm really happy I got him. Alrighty, now we can move on to my Clarion purchases. Now, I was very well behaved. I'm actually surprised that I only came home with 3 models from the Clarion. So the first night, actually the first day we went was the Wednesday, and I ended up getting this guy. He was like in the second room we entered, and he was for a ridiculous price, and I ended up just getting him because I didn't want to miss a chance. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. I did negotiate with the seller, and they did bring his price down, which was so amazing. I used to own this guy, so I was desperately looking for one. And I'm really glad that I ended up getting him back. So he's really, really pretty. Like, look how rich his coloring is. It's so gorgeous. The next purchase I ended up getting was the Pintalusa. My goal for this year was to get as many Dundees as I could. Mostly the original finishes because I needed to complete my conga. It's still not complete, but I am way closer than I was before. So I ended up getting this guy for less than $100, which was insane. And then last but not least, we have my last Clarion purchase, and this guy was totally unplanned. Funny enough, I had been watching Sugar Sweet Studios page pretty much the entire Breyerfest. I watched all of her posts come up of all the sales that she was gonna have, and she had 2 fire hearts come up for sale. And the one that I really wanted to get, unfortunately, was snagged just before I got to him. It was funny, I was waiting outside Elena's door. I think I was like third in line. And the fire heart got snagged by the first person, which I was so sad, but it's fine because as soon as I picked this guy up, I was just like, wow, okay, well, I really like you, so you're coming home with me. So I ended up getting him, no regrets. He's absolutely stunning. There are so many details about this model that I can't really show you. Like, if I had to give an example, this guy's hooves are cracked. Like, they're legitimately cracked. It's insane. Like, the amount of detail that's in this guy. He has mapping on his markings, which is so cute. And look at his bottom lip. Look at his bottom lip. Oh my god. These details are so freaking cute. So I am really, really happy that I ended up getting him. Alrighty, moving on. We have the Artisans Gallery. Now, I have to say, it was incredibly hard to hold back when I went into that room. There were so many incredibly gorgeous models that were for sale, and I just, oh my god, it was so hard not to buy stuff in that room. Thankfully, I only bought 2 things, so I ended up going to Paint Pony Studios table first because I really wanted to get this sticker. I had to have this sticker. I don't know why, I really wanted it. And I ended up getting these 2 as just a side, but I'm really glad that I did because they're so cute. So I ended up getting those stickers, and then I ended up walking over to Vincent's table, and I saw this girl, and I won't lie, I did stare at her for quite some time. I kept asking my friends, what should I do? Should I get her? That was a big mistake on my behalf because everyone said I should just buy her. So after a good 15 minutes of being totally undecided and conflicted, I ended up getting her. But honestly, no regrets. She's absolutely gorgeous. She came with this information card, which is so cute. And I got a free sticker, which honestly, I'm not complaining about. But like, this girl is so freaking cute. Like, look at her mane. It is so wavy and I love it. She also came with this pony pouch, which was a super handy asset, especially when I was carrying her in my backpack on the way home because I didn't want her in the suitcase. The next thing my friends and I ended up doing was going to the Mojo Dojo Casa. And I had this guy on my want list, so we had to go. We didn't actually go into Aqualocity. I'm kind of regretting that a little bit, but honestly I'm glad we didn't because I would have definitely bought a stone if we went into that room, so I'm glad that we didn't. So this guy is Kazian. I got the Kazi-Ken version, so Barbie version, because he's pink. He is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to paint this guy. I love his, like, mane is probably my favorite. His tail's so swooshy and I love it. So I'm really glad that I ended up getting him. Next we have the Second Chance Sail Pony. Now I definitely was not expecting to get this girl. For those who have known me for a while, I am not a decorator person. So you're probably wondering, why the heck did I buy this overly obnoxiously bright zebra pony? I actually like her, which is not what I was expecting at all. She's really, really cute. She's on one of my favorite pony molds, so that was probably one of the main reasons. But like, I don't know, I really like the color of this horse for some reason. Anyway, we'll see how long it lasts. Maybe I might sell it later on. And last but not least, we have all of my online purchases. Yay! Now, I wasn't expecting to get half of these models, if I'm being honest, so yeah. Anyway, I got 2 glossy Dundees, which was insane. I bought them together from a friend, and I'm really glad that I did because the glossy variations are actually so pretty. I'm not a huge glossy person, but I will do it for the conga. And these ones were well worth it, if I'm being honest, because they're so nice. And then this guy, I ended up getting just very impulsively. He's a Deb Brown custom that I ended up getting from a fellow Aussie. And I picked him up at the Rengalade show. I'm really happy that I got him. He's really, really nice. Next, I ended up getting a blank Lola, which was a prime opportunity because she was selling for a ridiculously amazing price, and it's the long mane and tail variation, which is the one that I like the most. So I had to get her, and I did, so here she is. This little guy, I think his name is Margaretha, and she's a Mindy Berg sculpt, I believe, painted by Rengalade. She was going for a really good price, so I just decided to just, you know, get her impulsively because I'm really great at that. And then last but not least, we have these 2 lovely lads. Wow, I was going to say ladies. They're both boys. Oh my god. So this is Motoyasu. You guys would have seen the unboxing of this lovely dude. I paid him off during Breyerfest, so he's technically a Breyerfest purchase. So we're just going to deal with that. And then one of my absolute favorite purchases of 2024 was this guy. Now, funny story, I saw this guy on Sugar Sweet Studios' table at the Clarion, and I was so close to buying him, but I ended up getting the Fireheart instead. Then I found out this guy was for sale in her leftovers, and I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. But like, look at the amount of detail there is in this little guy. I am just obsessed. Like, look at all the little spots on his nose. There's so many spots on him. Like, look at all those spots. He's so freaking cute. So I couldn't resist and I ended up getting him. I did do time pays because I was severely broke from Breyerfest. So thank you, Elena, for letting me do time pays on this guy because there was no way I was going to get him otherwise. So that is my entire haul for Breyerfest 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Let me know in the comments who you guys got for Breyerfest. I'm sure that you got some amazing models as well. So I am really looking forward to hear you guys share those. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Instagram at aqua.models, and I will see you in my next video. Stay legendary.
I do what I want.